Hey folks, here OS Reviews. You're watching our first impressions video of the Mobee Magic Charger. This is an accessory that's geared towards the Apple Magic Mouse. Essentially, it's a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that takes the place of your standard AA batteries, and it's also an induction charger. So it includes this rechargeable plate, and every single time you need to recharge the batteries from the Magic Charger, you simply plop down your mouse onto the charging pad, and you're ready to go. So it's very similar in premise to the QI charging that we've seen before, but it's now designed for the mouse exclusively, which makes the product a lot easier to use. It's also going to be eco-friendly because you don't have to keep on throwing out batteries or purchasing new batteries, and the company claims that it's going to break even with the costs after about 6 months of usage, which is pretty cool. Now, the retail value of this product is about $40, which is a little bit on the pricier side of the spectrum, considering that it is an accessory, but whether or not that's worth it to you is really up to you to decide. The design language of the Magic Charger is actually aligned with the original Magic Mouse. As you can see, it comes in this silver and white finish that's very similar to the original color scheme, which we do like, and the packaging seems pretty discreet and professional. So on the back, you some more information. You simply plug in the inductive charger onto a USB tip on your computer, and then you simply replace the batteries on your mouse, and you're basically ready to go. This is what the packaging looks like. There's a window on there. It tells you how the charging status looks like with the LED indicators, when it's fully charged, when it's failed. Something I will say is that using induction technology in general, regardless of the brand name, if it's QI or if it's something like this, it's going to take longer to fully charge your mouse. Perhaps it's a little bit better on this unit because it's not a full smartphone, but an example would be if I wanted to fully charge an iPhone 6 using QI charging, it would take me about 4 hours or 5 hours as opposed to only 2 to 3 hours using a cable. So this is going to be a bit slower. At the same time though, it's a bit easier to use because you simply just put down the battery onto the plate and you're ready to go. So it's cooler, but it takes longer to fully charge. So taking a look at what's included in the packaging, on the very top here, it's pretty nicely presented. It seems like we have just the unit itself. There's also a product information packet that's included in full color. It tells you the various products that the company has designed that you can check out as well. And finally, we have just the unit itself presented right on top and cushioned pretty nicely using a padding underneath. We're going to set this off to the side. There is a micro USB cable included, and you use the micro USB cable to connect the charging inductive pad into a power adapter onto the computer or USB cable end. And it also includes a Velcro strap for you to use when traveling. And finally, we have the actual inductive battery itself. Again, it replaces the battery door on your Magic Mouse as well. It simply replaces that entire portion, and the batteries themselves, again, you kind of see they're just rechargeable batteries, except there's that inductive technology built onto the sides. So it actually feels pretty nicely constructed. It's crafted out of plastic rather than aluminum, which is a slight disappointment because the original mouse has aluminum. Otherwise, though, the design language definitely matches what you originally see with the Apple product. Over here, we have the inductive plate, which is actually very, very slim. There are rubber feet on the very bottom, which prevents the charger from sliding around on a desk or surface. And you can also peel back this strap here just for a more polished look. It has a very kind of shiny, glossy finish to it, and you can see it reflects quite a bit of light and also fingerprints. And afterwards, you would simply put down the mouse or the batteries on top of it, and you will start charging the unit automatically. There's not too much going on. There's an LED indicator on the front that tells you when the product is charging. When it's green, it's charging. When it's red, it's not charging. And finally, on the back is where you plug in the unit into the micro USB port for power, and that's about it. So a very simple and elegant design overall. We're going to have to test it out to see how well it works in real life and come back with a full range review and article. So be sure to keep posted if you're interested in that. But this has been our video first impressions and first look at the Mobee Magic Charger. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews.